Okay, first of all, Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, happy holidays to all my beautiful people. I am very blessed to have you guys as my friends.
Aww.
I'm not talking about you guys. I was actually not talking about you guys.
We're not friends, we're family, so.
Oh.
We're not friends, we're neighbors, so.
Today's episode, this is La Chilanga. I am, beautiful Lupita as always, like the best one of the group. And this is hoe ass Monica, that's what she a hoe.
So today I brought Chupacabra
Chupito.
y la vampira.
¿Y tú qué
Because
eres?
we're going to be talking about
La
mythical
culebra.
creatures.
¿Y tú eres la
Are you calling
culobrota?
us creatures?
Yeah, mythical creatures. I'm obviously the beautiful mermaid of the
Una
group.
zorra bien hecha.
Anyway.
Zorra.
So, I'm sorry for the background. You can see Nellie's clothes. Just let me know which one y'all want and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, anything. It's for sale. I'm her manager, so that bitch ain't here today. She's over there getting some, Just kidding.
This one is called The Legend of Don Jorge the Vampire.
Es la leyenda de Don Jorge.
Before I start the story, this legend is from Guadalajara, Jalisco.
Ay, wey.
The cemetery of Belén is also real.
Belen?
But this one I liked and thought you might like it too. On one of your videos, you said your mom was from Guadalajara. She might know the Panteón de Belén story.
Consuelo, ¿te sabes los panteones de Belén? No, de Belén. What? ¿Sí sabes?
There's a little boy at that Panteón.
Oh, there is?
I thought she meant
Oh.
Belén's son.
Sí, del niño. ¿Qué le pasó al niño? Campanas de Belén.
Se llama Panteón de Belén.
Ajá. Sí, ¿qué conoces ahí?
Pues ahí cuentan de un niño que se murió de un infarto porque
qué-
tenía miedo a la oscuridad. Su mamá creo que lo dejó con una veladora prendida
Oh, no sé
y
si
se
le
le apagó. Y de puro miedo se murió.
Oh my god.
Lo enterraron y cuando fueron a verlo, su cajoncito estaba arriba de la tumba afuera. Porque le daba miedo a la oscuridad.
Oh my god, that's so scary.
Entonces lo que le hicieron fue una tumbita pues arriba y le llevan juguetes. Y cuando pasa la gente o así tienen grabaciones donde les pide diciendo, ¿me das un chocolatito?
Oh. I'll never go to the Panteón de Belén because, first of all,
Whoa, that's where I'm gonna bury you. They called him Don Jorge, and according to legend, he was a man who came to live from Europe to the city of Guadalajara in colonial times. According to the stories, this person made night tours dressed in black and with a strange attitude. Every time Lupita! Pass me the damn cactus.
That shit don't even work.
Give me the shit then. If you
No,
want
this
the
one's
cactus so
mine.
bad. Every time this mysterious man left his house, he left a series of dead animals in his wake. Stop it!
Freaking dumb hoe.
He left a series of dead animals in his wake. Over time, the deaths began to be human, an event that alerted the inhabitants of that community. One day, shouts were heard very close to the Panteón of Belén. The surprise was that, upon reaching the place, the residents saw Don Jorge attack a man and stick his fangs in his neck. They immediately chased him, but he managed to escape. Later, a priest decided to go to his house to exorcise him. On the spot, someone drove a stake into Jorge's chest, and before dying, the mysterious man swore that he would return to take revenge. His body was taken to the famous cemetery, and curiously, years later, a tree began to emerge from his grave, thus initiating the legend that the day the tree was toppled or the tombstone was completely broken, the vampire would return to fulfill his promise of revenge.
Is Jorge a vampire?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The legend of Don Jorge the Vampire.
Oh, I didn't pay attention, sorry, in the beginning. Sorry.
Do you guys have any comments on vampires? Have you guys ever heard any stories of vampires?
No, I don't want no
The only thing I know about vampires is Vampire Diaries. Though there's that one girl that she has both brothers that are in love with her.
What?
And
She has brothers that are in love with her?
What?
I don't know, are vampires real though? I don't know if they are.
What, didn't you hear the story?
Yeah, but like
He could just be a crazy guy
Like,
who
see?
decided to
Like,
bite somebody.
you know?
Man, you never know what's in this world.
I got scared when Jocelyn gave me this because it says foot on it.
It's good, eat it.
I thought it was
We
foot
should have read
liver.
like
Hello,
You guys
Monica.
already ate them!
Hello, Monica. My name is Melissa. This is not my real name, by the way. This is my alter ego name. Whenever I get drunk, ha 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 ha. I just didn't want to use my real name. This isn't a scary story, but more of a folk tale. I think this is. I think this was when I was about 12 years old, and I went to visit my rest of my family, who I never met before in Guatemala. I know who my grandparents were because they visited me and my family in California. I was mostly nervous and excited when I arrived in San Pedro. Where is that? San Pedro right here.
Keep reading.
Oh, a small town in Guatemala. Oh. I'm fucking dumb. And a small town in Guatemala, there was a bridge we had to cross to go to the side of my grandparents' house. This bridge is a river that is connected to what's known as Agua Tibia. It was night already when we arrived to the house, but when I first crossed the bridge the next day, I heard a splash in the river. When throughout the day it was quiet and still, when me and my cousins decided to visit the river closer, I was by the river and I saw from the distance what looked like a big tail. From what I looked like a fish going in the water. What? At first I couldn't process what I was looking at, but I told my cousins if there were a big fishes living in the river, and she told me that there are no fish living in the river because it connects to the Agua Tibia. At first I was confused and decided not to tell anyone, and neither my cousins, because I probably was jet lagged and was trying to get comfortable with staying in Guatemala since it was my first trip far away from my home. That night I had this strangest dream. I was under the water in a deep blue sea and I was swimming as much as I can to reach to the top for air. But there were bubbles coming out behind me and it was all over me. When I turned around me, I can see a tail pass by me on the bottom of my feet. That's when I woke up and I was sweating constantly. The next day or so, I would feel uncomfortable every time I would cross the river bridge.
¿Y tú? ¿Estoy escuchando?
When I went with my grandma to go grocery and come back to the house, we had to cross the bridge on foot. When me and my grandma passed by, I heard what seemed like a humming sound. I kid you not, my grandma heard it too, but she was calm about it. I told her she heard a humming and when we passed the bridge, and she told me the story when she was young. She had to hand wash a load of clothes and needed to go to the river. And she ended up telling me that she saw La Sirena in a rock in the river from far away. She told me La Sirena was abnormally skinny with long black hair, and she could tell it was a normal person because of the long tail she had. I told her about what I saw in the river and of the tail of what I thought it was, a fish, and my dream. My grandma then told me that my uncle had almost the same dream as I did when he was a child, and she said that La Sirena tends to attract newcomers or young people and take them with him. Ooh, that's scary. I just didn't think memories or merman exist at all. I heard stories, especially from Disney or documentaries, but I never thought it was a real until my experience. That's the end of my story. I like your channel and keep it up. Also, you are all funny. Your family and your friends, especially Lupita. She's so amazing. And I would like to...
If I saw a mermaid, I would fold so quick.
Hey, I heard mermaids are ugly.
I thought they're supposed to
I
be
heard they're
pretty.
beautiful.
I heard they're ugly.
Yeah?
Like they're
I think
literally
so.
like I think skeleton. I mean like well first of all they're
But you
water,
really
so
think
they're-
there's mermaids
To
or no?
men,
I think so.
they appear as beautiful or something, so they could like lure them in.
Oh, really? That's good. Can you scratch my back, please? Like right
Okay,
here.
but
More down, more down.
what if
Up.
one day I came home
There.
and I was like, oh, I'm married to a mermaid, and I took you guys.
Fuck
She,
you,
I
I
will
would
go.
not go.
I
You
would
would
go.
go.
I would. How about if she tries making you go in the ocean with your mermaid?
What if I got?
Wait, she'll be
scuba-
lesbian though, or like gay or whatever.
Have you guys
Talking
been
about
having
myself.
weird dreams recently?
I literally just texted him right now saying I had a dream of you last night. I was mad. I forgot to tell him.
I had a dream that Jill cheated on me,
Recently?
like a couple months ago. No, kind of recently, yeah.
Okay, I'm saying because whenever I start having weird dreams, like really vivid, like clear dreams, it's because Mercury is in retrograde. Have you heard about that?
No, what does does that mean?
It's like one of the planets is like going backwards or something.
So that makes us crazy?
It causes a lot of like
Problems?
miscommunications when Mercury's in retrograde.
Oh my god, tell me why me and
I
Jill
heard
were
something.
arguing and shit.
Yeah, Mercury retrograde. Look it
That's
up. It affects
crazy.
us.
No wonder me and you've been broken up for a month and then I came back.
Lupita!
So I seen in the comments that they said that I was mad at Lupita in one of the comments.
Is this for the...
No!
Oh.
Yeah, let's put her paper.
You sure know that was my water stuff?
No, I really thought it was for that. I'm sorry.
Where?
Oh,
Which video?
yes.
We're not mad. We just got out of work. Like
I was
every time
tired. Like, I didn't want to do the video, but I had to come and support
You guys should
Monica
act
because
mad
I'm...
so people will watch the video and they'll be like, oh my god, are they mad at
I don't
No,
like Monica.
no.
She a dumbass bitch.
But
like,
in
I
the
wanna
comments, it
fight
literally
her.
said like, Jocelyn, you can tell Jocelyn is so irritated.
Like
from
about
Really?
Lupita.
Yeah.
And I was like, girl, like we just got out of work. Like,
I was
tired.
I should have been like, yeah, I don't like that bitch.
And then it said something about, I think it said Lupita just talks so much shit or something like that. And then she commented like, yeah, I don't like her. Or something like that.
I don't know what I commented.
I was like, what the fuck?
And if you don't like watching me or like listening, then bye. I'm about to fart, Monica, and that's
No,
how
no,
we're really
no.
fighting. Monica, let's fight. So I just want to let you guys know that I won't be doing videos with Monica anymore because she's just been so fake to me. And she only brought me to make this video to come eat pozole because she knows I love her mom's pozole, and I just want to say she's the fakest dumbass hoe.
True.
And she's just using me.
And she's just using me, but I'm still here eating pozole, so it doesn't matter.
You know what? I'm not gonna argue with you. That's true.
Huh?
If there's a ghost in this room,
Monica, turn that shit off
What
right
do you
now.
mean that? Wait, you're gonna mess it up. You're gonna break it.
Okay, I'm gonna break it if you don't stop it. Who are you sending that to?
If there's a ghost in this room,
Oh, I don't wanna hear it.
That even sounds
Monica, can you stop? That sounds so ugly. I don't want to hear that.
I found it. I'm sensing some tension between Lupita and Jocelyn. Or is it just me? I don't know, girl. And look at the comments. I don't notice anything, but Lupita talks too much smack. And then someone's like, yeah, she looks annoyed of her. Her face says it all. I have a bitch face, so. Oh, you were like, I love talking too much.
I do though. I even annoy myself.
And then someone put smack or just talking in general.
Tickle, lemon, hoe, whatever.
Tickle my
Smack
hoe,
or
I
just
think.
talking in general. I always talk.
Tickle me,
My
homo.
boy.
Tickle me, homo. That's why you don't like gay people.
Tickle me, Momo? Is that what it said?
But yeah, ain't nobody mad at nobody. I'm just mad at y'all for assuming and for saying that I talk too much smack, which
What
I
about
do.
all the love that you get from everybody?
Oh, that's amazing. But I'm talking about those two, whatever your name is. You better put their names
Her name
up
is
there.
Natalie G005, to be exact.
And then who's the next
Remember,
one?
you know.
The other one? Mr. Swagger. Right, Monica? Oh, never mind. I'm scared. I love you. I love you. I'm just kidding. You could tickle me.
What a joke.
Lupita.
That scares
You want to
me.
read a story for us? Why are you crying?
Don't cry. It's okay.
It's okay, we're family. We love you.
I was choked. Okay.
Wait, why are you crying the dinosaurs?
Emre.
Like
Hey Moni, I'm Emre. When I was 17, I visited my grandparents and cousins at a small village-like town in the western province of Turkey. This town is quite old considering the history of Anatolia, which is known to have some of the world's most ancient
Atole?
civilizations.
Oh, sorry.
Some of the world's most ancient civilizations to date.
Damn, you're smart.
The history of Anatolia involves a lot of death.
Do you guys want a tomato biscuit, a baked potato soup, a Greek spinach yogurt, a chunky beef taco?
An extra large white chicken chili.
The history
You're
of
like, no.
Anatolia involves a lot of death, wars, empires, dynasties,
I want a fillet.
caliphates, you name it, including all Abrahamic religions, paganism, and Freemasons. Historians have also located the world's first temple in Anatolia, one of them being Göbekli Tepe,
Where is this at? In
Potbelly
Mexico or
Hill,
here?
Turkey.
Where's Turkey? I ate that shit last month.
Oh, let's find Turkey. I actually don't know where it is.
So it's next to Pakistan and
Arabia?
Arabia.
Saudi Arabia?
I want one of those so I can learn where I'm at. I'm in the Indian Ocean. Damn, we're in the water, huh?
You think there was flour around?
I think it's flat because how are we gonna I think we're
Gravity.
flat. Oh. Can't see it.
I don't know what it says, but I can see it. What does it say? Homo? Although some historians have also located the world's first temple in Anatolia, one of them being Göbekli Tepe, Potbelly Hill, which according to historians is 12,000 years old. Historians would even argue it's between 15,000 to 20,000 years old, as more research has concluded that humans had built temples upon each other, having researchers question if there's older temples beneath the current one. The reason why I had to mention the history of my ancestors' lands is because this region is known to have a lot of death and paranormal activity.
Where, in her house?
Grandparents!
No, I was gonna say, why is there's always stuff at grandparents' house? Like my grandma's in Mexico, like both of their houses are like haunted.
That's so true. According to my grandparents, there used to be a witch in Turkish Kadi pronunciation, Jada, living on an ancient burial site behind a hill hidden in between a cluster of trees. She's known for her black magic, communication with jinns, and she used to taunt the whole town until one day she suddenly disappeared, which then brought peace to the town. However, she left behind a lot of jinns, which she used to make deals with and use them in her rituals. These jinns still linger around her home and around the ancient burial site. Sometimes the jinns would also storm the town at night and disturb people. This then comes to my personal experience with one of the jinns. You guys know what a jinn is?
No.
No, the bad for that.
Oh, I'm gonna show you some scary videos actually.
No.
Really scary videos.
Hey Siri. Oh, you don't have an Alexa in here?
No, well, you just said Siri.
ربك بك على الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا اله الا الله لا اله الا الله اللهم صل على محمد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم حجي حجي بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
According to Wikipedia, to some people, jinns are beings created from smokeless fire, a day after God made angels, while others don't associate them with religion at all. They're supposedly not inherently good nor evil, having the free will to decide, and are only dangerous when provoked. They are close to human in that they are mortal and are able to procreate, but have special abilities that allow them to grant wishes and shapeshift into animals. While doing research on jinns, I stumbled upon this thread on Reddit where someone linked a vefk on Etsy, sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. A vefk, from what I gathered, is a sort of talisman used for protection. I clicked the link to the search of the vefk on Etsy and saw this item priced at almost $2,000. It was titled Jinn, Magical Belts, Unlimited Powers, Control Your Destiny. The description told a story about these belts being over 800 years old. These belts required the permission of Jinn to be made. Only then sheep were sacrificed to God, followed with 5 days of intense prayers. It's said that soldiers wore these belts during a war and they all came home safely. These are described with the ability to manipulate your path to a positive one where all your wishes come true. And if you are able to purchase it, that means that the jinns have granted you permission to have it. So I bought one. Psych. Y'all wish I would do some shit like that. But this got me thinking, what else do they sell on Etsy? And I found everything from a spiritual helper for $11,000 to a demonic contract with the lords of hell for $7,000. Is there any authenticity to these rituals and spiritual objects? Should I make a video about it? Comment below.
Let me lay down on you.
Lay down and whisper.
No, because you don't have like conchitas. Ow.
This then comes to my personal experience with one of the jinns. I was walking back to my grandparents' house on my own after I left the grocery store at 10 p.m. at night. It was closing hour. It was pitch black with a full moon and barely any street lights. The walk to my grandparents' home involves walking by a mosque with the only street lights in the neighborhood, and then by a cluster of fig trees, which according to Turkish folklore, jinns like to sit under fig trees. And me being a complete dumbass who's into all this paranormal crap, I decided to walk towards the cluster of fig trees
Monica.
to see if anything would happen. And oh boy, did something terrifying happen. As I walked closer to the fig trees, I started to hear footsteps. As the footsteps got closer and louder, I could hear the sound of twigs breaking. Then one of the fig trees started to shake furiously. Every leaf, every branch was just rattling out of control. Then I see this dark, tall, and almost translucent figure walk out behind the fig tree, and its feet were backwards, which also according to Turkish folklore and prominent Muslim prophets who have mentioned that jinns have backwards feet. As the jinn got closer to me, I couldn't tell if it was male or female, but its eyes were just bulging out of his or her face. It was huge and the color of its eyes were golden yellow. Its eyes shined like amber. The jinn also had huge teeth. I remember it so vividly. It looked like a set of canines in its mouth, long and sharp. At this point, I was in sheer shock, shaking and stuttering the words in Turkish. Sen kimsin? Who are you? Then the jinn responded in Turkish. Hell, come. As soon as it responded, I ran for my life. I yeeted the fuck out of there and stormed back home as quick as I could. As soon as I got home, I ran into the living room and told my mom everything, and she told me not to go out at night alone. But your boy wanted a bag of hot Cheetos. So yeah. My grandparents also asked me if I saw the jinn at the cluster of fig trees down the street, and I said yes, and they said, well, that's where one of the jinn live, and it isn't really that harmful unless you anger it. But you're not allowed to even communicate with them. It's a sin. Stay away from them. Due to this experience I had, my grandmother gave me a necklace with Islamic scriptures written onto paper, wrapped with cow leather to protect me from evil forces. Well, that's the end of my experience with the paranormal. Never doing that again. Yes, I love your videos. Keep uploading. Stay motivated. And we want more videos with the squad. No. Love you. Love you
Where's
too.
my tail?
Hey, wouldn't you guys want to see something like that?
No, what
Like,
the
just
fuck?
to
You
see
can.
it?
I already see you, and I'm scared. The fuck?
You know, it's crazy that like I like scary stuff, but like I never want to see scary stuff. Do you know? Ay, that should hurt my ear.
Sorry, that scared me.
You get one. Lupita! You stupid. I did not mean to touch your teeth.
Well, thank you for sending us.
Can I ask
Those-
one question?
No,
Please.
no.
Yeah.
Will you make this video scary?
It's already scary because you're here.
No. If we do this in one take, then that's it.
I just cut myself.
But if we keep talking and yelling, why did you do that?
She's a vampire. She's gonna suck your brain.
I told you, pinche vampira.
I'm leaving. I'm gonna fart. I need to fart.
Lupita.
Don't fart.
If anybody's in here,
Say hello.
yeah, can you say hello into this device?
I'm here.
Okay.
Lupita's reading.
Okay. If anybody's in here, yeah, can you say hello into this device? I'm here. Well, that was Jocelyn, but did y'all hear a growl? Okay. If anybody's in here, yeah, can you say hello into this device? I'm here. Alrighty, thank you guys. Thank you guys for being in the video. Merry Christmas.
I'm not even ready.
Chill. Don't break it.
The receipt is that Lupita costs $1 billion. And how do you refill the stuff?
I actually like the picture.
Alright, this is for me.
You should be taping us on the wall. I don't see no picture of us.
Could I have this?
I'm stealing picture again.
I was busting up. She has a. She said her mom didn't
My
want
mom gave it to me. She didn't want it. She didn't want it.
it. Give it to Jocelyn. She'll put you on her wall.
I already have you on my wall.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
have
am I on your wall, Lupita?
No,
think
the
so.
fuck, I don't like you.
That.
Ever since me and you broke up, I don't have you, okay? Ever since she got with Alabama.
Alrighty, thank you guys for being here.
Show them your slippers.
Why not?
Because they're cute.